Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with Kev Nav, a motion graphics designer for the Atlanta Falcons. And today we're talking about some tips, some techniques, as well as how he got there to become a motion graphics designer for the Atlanta Falcons. Coming at you.
Throughout the whole course of the season, I always stayed in touch with them. And
Okay.
that's one of the biggest things that I would say that like my current boss says to me all the time. He's like, dude, he's like, you are so good at communicating with us. And I was like, oh, so like, what do you mean? Because you don't necessarily think of it, but like what I was doing at the time, I was very aware of what I was doing. What I was trying to do is like, I was networking.
Yeah, because you didn't get the job, but you still wanted to work with the Atlanta Falcons, so you went into networking mode. But I think a lot of us as creatives confuse that. So what was your strategy compared to what you see most people doing?
Yeah. So, and I think it's hard. It's hard because sometimes you like, so the immediate thing to do is say like, hey man, I'm free. Like, what do you need for work?
Yeah.
That's like, hey, I'm free, like, but in a way, it sounds like on the other end of that, it's like this guy's emailing me and I'm desperate in a way, right?
Yeah, I can totally see that now from my own experiences.
So well, kind of how I approached it was I was just like, because I knew what their timeline was like. I knew that they had certain things that were there, like the season is starting, the season's ending, they're going to
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. So you just like randomly just be like, hey man, like just say, hoping everything's cool. I just want to say good luck with this season. Hopefully everything's going good. And that was like the email. That's it. Like
Yeah.
simple line. And then they would get back to me and be like, hey, thanks man, I appreciate it. Cool. Like it wasn't anything like crazy.
Yeah.
They're going to the Super Bowl. This was the last year, so they're going to the Super Bowl. And it was just like, hey man, like good luck in the Super Bowl. You guys going? Like you must be so pumped. Like congrats, man. Like I hope you guys win. Like that's awesome.
Yeah. So just literally caring about what they're doing, not hoping they'll recognize what you're doing so that you can like sneak in the door. It's like, no, be truly invested in other people, and that is the secret to networking.
Hands down, man. And there was even times like I think there was twice I sent them and I would just do like random like a design I thought was cool as I was working on it at work or something like that. And I would send it like, hey man, like I just finished up this project at work. Here it is. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily like what do you think about it? Like I never asked them any questions.
Huh.
It was always just like, yo man, like just letting you know.
Thought
Like
you'd appreciate this.
yeah, like I thought it would relate to this industry. And again, I think it was some work for the Washington Capitals.
Okay.
Like they did like like they installed this new board. It was all like these player intros and all this
Okay. Yeah.
really
Yeah.
cool moment. But it was just that, and I was like, because I thought it would relate to them,
For
and they
sure.
would be able to like, the two industries kind of relate to each other. So it's like, hey, I worked on this thing. It was pretty cool. What do you guys think?
So another thing is like, okay, so you wouldn't send them a motion graphics thing for Oprah Winfrey's opening show. Like that would be so stupid.
If Oprah's cool though.
Okay, but I mean like the relatability. So like it's sports. You're gonna send them sports, and I think that's the biggest thing is people want to be like ad designers, and they send people like the annual reports. Like that doesn't relate. You want to make sure that you're putting work in front of somebody. Not spammy, but just like, hey, I thought this was something we connected on. Like just throwing it out there at you.
Hands down, and even 100%. And I also like one of the other projects that I sent to him too, is I made like this little logo in 3D that was just spinning.
Okay.
Like it was just spinning, but I knew that it was like the reason why I did it is because it was like getting ready for baseball season. So it's like, oh, I'll get myself in the mind. I'll do like a baseball logo,
Yeah.
And then I did that whole spinny thing in cinema, and then I was like, oh, this could kind of relate to them too. So I just was like, hey, just uploaded this too, like just simple, like, hey, there's just a quick little like rocker logo thing.
Yeah.
So just like getting experience, building up what you need to then achieve where you're looking to go. I mean, that's really what it is. Hey, thanks for tuning in today on this episode interviewing Kev Nav with the Atlanta Falcons. We just covered how to become a motion graphics designer. Now, Kev, where can people connect with you and reach out to you on different platforms?
Yeah, so if anybody wants to contact me at all, just like go to my website, kevnav.com. There you can find my contact information. I always recommend just an email, just a quick email. And it doesn't necessarily even need to be like asking me for anything, and you can ask me things, just say, hey, I saw your podcast, or I saw you. So, hey, what would you recommend to do here? I'm in a different situation. I'm always game to talk about this stuff. And I love like kind of just getting people inspired, and that's like what we do. That's what we're supposed to do as humans. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll link all that up in the description below, so you guys can reach out to Kev if you want, or you can ask some questions here, whatever you want to do. For now, I thank Kev again for tuning in with us, and we'll see you guys here on the next episode. I'm Benji Kaiser of BenjiKaiser.com. Go out there, crush it, dominate your field.